is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and we are playing some RimWorld. This is the Rimhammer multiracial space race. Just looking for some animales we can consume so we don't run out of food. A lot of stuff, though. A lot of dead allies down there. Anyways, we're still mostly focusing on research. We need to be able to get these mechanoid carcasses broke down, but I'm trying to get space trading in place first. You can see we're making a very concerted effort to get this going. Been doing some mining in order to bring in blocks, which we have a decent amount at this point, so I don't know that it's worthwhile to continue with that effort. And the next tragedy, I'm sure, will befall us before too long. Man, the mining is just painful to wait out. The alien race body add-ons appear over the clothing, which is pretty entertaining looking for that dwarf wearing that. I think that's a burqa. Indeed. And we still haven't proclaimed a leader. This guy has nothing to do. I was debating on fleshing out the rest of the bedrooms, but if we have two open ones, it seems like a waste of time. We have the hospital in place. We could make a dedicated research room, but I think we're already getting cleanliness. So there is a cleanliness issue, and some of these workbenches make a lot of filth. So there's that. We have tattered apparel in our halfling. We can't do anything about that until we do some research down those lines. Oh, we are making more statues yet. Trying to get all the rooms to a certain quality. All the bedrooms, I should say. And it'd be nice to make some nicer looking meditation pads that actually add, or meditation spots. We can make the cushions. That'll add some beauty. So there's that. And that's about where it's at this point. Tattered apparel, one colonist title. This guy is our builder. If he doesn't have building to do, we can make a second art table. I'd rather have him working on this in all honesty, but there you go. So we could start mining for resources. There's clearly a bunch around. How are we doing for steel? We're not doing the best for steel, so maybe it makes sense to try and find some steel at this point. If there's any in here, it shouldn't be able to escape us for too long. Something like that should be fine. I don't suspect we're going to find any in there, but you never know. Alright, cool. So, yeah, research being the main hurdle here. I've never really played this game and felt like the research went so slow. But there you go. We did take on some larger projects early on. After this, we're going to do smithing, followed by machining. Be nice to make some legitimate... I mean, we have a decent collection of firearms at this point, so perhaps that's not worthwhile either. Power supply is doing fantastic. I was going to get that moved. I could maybe get working on that. So why don't we reinstall these up over here? And this we're going to take out. Yeah, we can just do that now. Beautifying our space. Somewhat. We could leave this one somewhere else. It's not going to be beautiful to put it up over there. Whatever, it's fine. It's going to be consistent and do that. And then we need to deconstruct power conduit through here, which I wonder if I can do. What is that? Oh, that's jade. So if we go to power, I wonder if this is specific. I don't want to end up taking apart any building. It's a mad cougar situation. It's most likely just going to step on traps and do itself in. Thus far, we have sulfur we found over here. Ooh, there's a wolf. That's useful. And we're clocked. We are not clocked. Could start nabbing all these components. We have 5 of those barrels thanks to animals taking out all the people that were visiting us. So it'd be nice to have some mortars for next time the mechs show up. And we're saving this chaos meat we can use to make chem fuel with. This zone we can expand out through here. I'm half tempted to smooth this stuff so I can run conduit through the wall. It'd be nice to have a little bit of redundancy across the back. But it just seems like busy work that isn't that important right now. So really, I'm just waiting on research. It's fantastic, right? All right, we do have a raid coming in from the Under Empire here. That'll be the Skaven. These guys, ooh, look at that. These guys can be nasty. But oh, there's a wizard. Be nice to capture somebody. Ooh, stealth lore. This guy's got poison bombs. There's another wizard. Oh no, that guy has a sensor that'll make poison. Are they gonna come through a wall? No, they're coming in and we are ready for them. I'm not terribly worried about this. We could do the Javis life. I don't think they're gonna last that long. I'm thinking about moving my barricades over here. Alright, they did not fare well. Let's go get them. Do we have any survivors? Not a single one. There's the wizard. Bloody hell, we did get some sensors we can deconstruct for material. Did you leave me another sensor? Get that rat bastard. Pun fully intended. There you go. And I don't know, you have to take all these bodies in. Since we're going to spend some time walking out here, we might as well tidy that up. Alright, well, that was sort of a non-issue with the traps in place. Steel is actually a major problem here. Can we build that door first? Good deal. And I think in the interest of being able to run over and capture the people that attack, I'm going to move my barricades over here. Alright, we did have all the horses are starving at this point. Could release them to the wild. There's no food for them out there though, so I don't know. I think we might as well just put them down. That's unfortunate. So unless we grow a shit ton of hay and build a barn, which we can do next year, but it's clearly too late for it this year, I might as well just put them out of their starving misery. Hungry pen animals, yeah. And over here, I think in the interest, like, people are going to come in here. We don't want them hiding out. So, shoot. I'm going to just isolate this area as well. But we're going to need a door. Why don't we just do that? I don't really care if they bash it down at this point. We are officially out of steel as well. We didn't get all of our traps built. And we found components, but no steel. What's that? More compacted machinery. Man, I've never seen so much compacted machinery on a map. Where to go for steel? There was steel down here somewhere. Why don't we... There we go. Let's see. Select all visible. There are no more. You're telling me there's 15 things selected there? Yes, they are. So there's no more exposed steel. I'd hate to have to clear out of here. The goal here is to get enough food to get to our destination. I don't want to have to go through it the way we did last time. We still don't have the quest even, so we don't know where we're headed to. There is a multitude of animals we can eat though. Plus we just got all those horses. We should be sitting decent for meat for a while. Let's see, we had 5,000 of those. Yeah, next time we tame animals, there's the plague on Kuzli, who is sickly. Go to the hospital, get yourself tended. Beautiful. I do have cure poison, but that won't cure those types of ailments. I did do some updates to the spell that I'm... Oh, look at that. Troll gut spell. So that is fixed. Now it was having some issues with if you cast it inside a room. should be taken care of. Alright, we don't have any other magic points we can leverage right now. So we can do basic healing on minor wounds at this point. And where are we going to find steel? Well, I guess we're finding some down there. What I need to do is stop mining over here. Let's cancel this line. We sort of opened ourselves up for infestation, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. Assuming they rush around to our traps, which we can't afford to rebuild right now. Oh no, they roofed this over. Fortunately, it's winter, so I can do something like that. Don't really need to leverage that heat at this point. And we should check the batteries. Oh my god, we have microelectronics, so let's jump right into smithing. So the rest of these should go relatively fast. And let's get our trading up right away. I don't usually like putting this in the workroom. Can I squeeze it in here somewhere? That'll be fine. And then we need an orbital trade beacon. I wonder if I shrink that bad boy down, if it's gonna fill most of the space. Alright. We do have those bionics we earned last time. I'm gonna install those to get rid of them. And I'd like to start smelting weapons. Add bill, smelt weapon, do forever details. Clear all, melee, Skaven. Any Skaven weapon we get. This game is not about showing off the Skaven stuff. We also have, since we're desperate for steel, this should... Pickaxe. The next downside is this thing's generally turned off, so there's that. So pickaxe, breach axe, battle axe, and let's turn this thing on. Just keep an eyeball on the batteries too, but they're doing fine. Alright, so if we need more blocks, we do have this. If we need more blocks, we have some up there. I hear mining happening somewhere. What is that? Oh, okay. I guess we're bringing in all the components too. No, on the map. 95 components. Nice. All right, good. They've gone to the steel at this point. So, where's my builder? What are you actively working on? Hauling steel to build a spike trap. Okay. So somebody must have taken some stuff apart. What's that? A steel axe. Looks like something we could actually use. An axe. Definitely any clubs we end up with are combat knives. I'm going to try and holster this so it doesn't get too out of hand too fast, but bloody hell, this is for body parts. So critical clear, items, body parts. Trying to get all the stuff put where it belongs. What are these things? Poison wind globes. I suspect they release poison gas when they're thrown. Which would be really useful in a Skaven game. There's a dead kitty. Supplementing the veggies with meat also makes them go farther, obviously. Hide in room. Intense pain. She must have gotten food poisoning. Everybody's getting food poisoning. I don't know who's been doing the cooking all of a sudden, but clearly it's not going well. Here's this. Ship chunk. I'm not coming way over here just for a squeal. Alright, so we should have only had one cook going. Let's see what's up with that. So maybe Hogmuch was incompetent cook. We have some really good cooks, actually. That's weird. And Glog is out of shit to do again. Work. Glog. I'll craft. Let's see if I can get this guy to smelt and make blocks as well. Smelt. Make stone blocks. There we go. I guess we could bring in more blocks, but it feels like we're just hoarding blocks for the sake of it. I guess when I need to build a new room, we'll want... Oh, jeez. We'll want blocks. The game is not responding right now. I don't know what's happening. Paid EMI field. No, we're not doing anything for the Empire. The human royalty empire. Just keep ignoring those D-bags. There's a fox. We will come over here for some nice fox pelt. There are some more components down here. Is this guy gonna make it? Unconscious. Hunt him out. Nice. There are some caribou as well, so. But we really don't have as much meat as you would like, right? Like, maybe 1,000. We're staying on top of it though, so we're constantly bringing it in. I think that stupid mouse died on one of my traps. As soon as we can get machining, we'll get these mechs taken apart too. Cheers to the patrons. Adam Shaznowski, Benjamin D, Carrie Mahoney, Corno Boder, Dimitri Ruud, Kid Genghis, Keith Gingivitis, Groove Lord, Gunnar Orn Ragnarsson, Michael Sager, Patrick Johnson, Resock, Roses and Sabers, Sebastian Schaefer, Shiggy, Nataziel, and James Farley. Alright, well, at least we'll have some steel. I might come down and check this area. I don't think we had an ancient danger on this map, which is a little bit sad. We could also go bust up these things and get some material that way, so maybe that would be a good play. As if they leave slag, that's essentially free steel once we smelt it down. Oh, we're smelting Skaven stuff down. That's nice. So getting warpstone, we can turn that into drugs. If we could do some... Oh, that's only at a Skaven workbench. I don't think I have that patched. There's 2 horse carcasses laying around that we did not retrieve at this point. Alright, well, we have lots of blocks, so Glog shouldn't be inactive anymore, at least. Oh, can they get to this? Yeah, you can. I'm gonna go fix it right away, because mostly I wanted to see if you could look at how fast that fricker's charging. Tainted a pair? Oh, tattered, never mind. Hogmuch, I mean, we have to do that research. It's really bizarre that I can't make a stupid shirt without doing some very specific research. Alright, can we talk? No, not really. We did get an inspired recruitment, so that's nice. Yeah, these things hold out through the winter. That's pretty awesome. There's some steel. The components we need to retrieve relatively quick usually. There's a steel mining worksite nearby, but all my horses croaked, so it's not doing me much good. I'm going to make sure there's no components laying around outside somewhere. And there's 4 of them, which is probably the ones she just mined. Yeah, there you go. Are you going to take them all? Yes, thank you, Hogmuch. Let's bring these in too. We need the steel desperately. We need to keep... Oh, look at that business. Double whammy. This one's unconscious. Infection major. Awesome. Oh, it's going to be delicious. No one's even getting to the butchering at this point. Keeping an eye on the veggies. We've gone through 400 since I last checked. Just 400 potatoes. The ogres eat like you wouldn't believe. So there's your issue with that. Alright, well, we're getting there now. We're almost done with this research. I don't have any light over here. I guess I probably don't need it. Alright, doing some more mining. The halflings want to send us a prisoner for 7 days. I don't really want any of that stuff, though. Maybe the goodwill. Cruising through statues. Still tempted to roof this over for movement in the snow, but I'm just not going to do it. We did finish smithing, so we can research machining now, which will be a big boon to get rid of all these mechanoids. Those are meditation. I made an extra. Why don't we just not make an extra? Make a big one. Details. Clear stone. The ogre's working on them, they're generally going to turn out nice. I found a bunch of slag around the map too, so I'll bring that in. Alright, there's the last of the small sculptures, so all the bedrooms should be improved, somewhat impressive. Some of them ended up poor, but kind of is what it is, right? We'll please leave a like if you're enjoying. Leave a comment. I do read them all. I do respond. I think one of my next courses of action is going to be to run around and bust up all this big metal shit so we can get the slag off of it. I'm sure it won't be long before we get infested as well. There's deer we could hunt, but I mean, we just got a bonanza of meat, so just right here we have 1,300. So that makes it about 2,000. We're doing all right. We can just keep watching the predation on the map. And they're going to prepare for the Camino. Mofos, we should schedule everybody to in the compound. Please, again, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. That's going to be it for today. I love you all, and I'll see you next time.